in our promised land. We've been promised life.
Persia, 481 BC, the most powerful empire in the world. 127 provinces from India to Ethiopia, the very center of our universe. Welcome, my friends, to Persia.
Welcome to Persia, beautiful Persia, the epicenter of the universe. Excessive living, excessive drinking, excessive spending, excessive everything. We are Persia, yes, we are Persia, rulers of the universe. Persia means domination. We are the majority, absolute authority, merging our divinity.
Since there are hardly any other countries left to conquer, we live to amuse ourselves. This particular feast has lasted for 180 days. My name is Memicon, advisor to the king, and I will be your host for the evening. I serve the king as his entertainer, his songwriter, etc. Oh, Your Majesty.
I'm the kind of guy who always gets his heart desired. A ton of cash and beauty, queen and unsurpassed in line. But there's still more to conquer, gotta bring it online. I got my best, but I won't rest until this planet's mine. I got my power, my lost and never, my time is power, we'll last forever.
We are Persia, yes, we are Persia, rulers of the universe. Persia means domination. We are the majority, absolute authority, merging our divinity in Persia.
Your Majesty.
What?
Oh, we are just concerned because you collapsed.
How perceptive.
What is it, Your Majesty? Our very lives are at your service.
Your Majesty suffers from a severe case of boredom.
How tragic. How
So
tragic.
what sort of new entertainment have you planned for this evening?
New entertainment?
Yes, new.
Haven't we already had every form of entertainment known to man?
Who said that? Do you care to explain?
No.
Good. Killer. Off with the red. You heard me? Off with the red. Anyone else? Any other suggestions? And you called yourself advisors. Y'all aren't advisors, y'all are all stooges. Silence! If you will not provide me with new entertainment, I will be gladly to decapitate every last one of you.
You have made that perfectly clear, Your Majesty. Queen Vashti?
I have it, Your Majesty. Queen Vashti. Summon the great Queen Vashti and she can entertain us.
Brilliant.
Yes, brilliant, Tame.
What can Vashti do? Can she juggle? Breathe fire? Juggle fire? I just want fire.
Oh, perhaps her beauty will be entertainment enough.
Excellent. I command that the great Queen Vashti parade her beauty before us. Mimikin, summon Queen Vashti at once.
Certainly, Your Majesty. Stooges. Queen Vashti.
Yes?
We have a
Message from King Xerxes the Magnificent, most exalted ruler of the greatest empire in the world, leader of 127 provinces from India to Ethiopia.
What does he want?
Your presence at his party.
For what purpose?
Entertainment.
Interesting. The king requests that I parade in front of his drunken friends for entertainment.
Essentially, yes.
Memican, you may inform your master that his queen will not come.
Perhaps you've misunderstood me. The king himself has requested your presence.
Yes, but the king is not himself. The king is strong.
Yes, but the term request here is simply a polite euphemism for the word command. You're not ignoring the king's command, are you?
Memican, you are beginning to get on my nerves. Have you anything else to say?
No.
Good.
Well, what should I tell the king?
Tell the king his queen has her own party to attend.
As you wish. Stooges.
Right away.
What? Are my nails ever to be finished? I know what you're thinking. I should be honored to receive such attention. Who am I to think myself above the drunken request of my illustrious husband? Well, I know exactly what I am. I'm decoration, his favorite trophy. I'm Vashti, queen of Persia. My name's known far and wide. I've servants, slaves, assistants, one snap there at my side. You'd think with all this power I'd live a life satisfied. But this is just a job, and the job description lies. Vashti, the great Queen Vashti, is no more queen than the trophy that's sitting on her stand. Vashti, the great Queen Vashti, is no more queen than a doll that's a pardon king commands. Through many years of marriage, I've given all I can, but I must confess my secrets. I never loved this man. Yes, I married him for status. It was my only plan. I'm sick of these requests. It's time my plan began. Because I'm Vashti, the great Queen Vashti, the decoration of royalty as before. Yes, I am Vashti, the great Queen Vashti, won't be parading around the day anymore.
queen just like didn't show up. Of course, that's not happening.
Your Majesty, Vashti kind of decided not to show up.
What? Impossible! Impossible! Are you sure you spoke to my Queen Vashti?
Yes, it was her, right, guys? It was her.
How could this happen? I've never been rejected by a woman before.
Not only has she wronged the king, she has wronged all of Persia.
Yes!
And soon all of Persia will know how the great King Xerxes was rejected by a woman.
Yes! Oh wait, I hadn't thought of that. What is to be done?
She must be punished.
Absolutely.
You must never allow Vashti in your royal presence again, Your Majesty. Let the king bestow Vashti's royal position on one more creditable than she.
What?
I have it, Your Majesty. You must simply find a better queen.
Brilliant idea, Haman. Find a better queen.
Yes, thank the gods and the stars and the moon for Haman.
Oh, it was nothing.
Agreed. Perhaps the best way to find this new queen would be to hold an empire-wide search.
Oh, no. We need something flashier. How about an empire-wide beauty queen competition? Oh, the king was sure to find many other contestants that are prettier and much more accommodating than Vashti.
Brilliance, Haman.
Oh, thank you. I only live to serve my king and my beloved Persia. You are Persia, yes you are Persia, ruler of the universe. Persia means domination. You are the majority, absolute authority, basically divinity in Persia.
Despite how powerful King Xerxes had become, he could not stop word of the disgraceful actions of Queen Vashti from spreading throughout the public. Word traveled quickly in the capital city of Susa.
An ordinary day in Susa is a pleasant day.
Morning, did you hear about the queen?
Each person left alone to go about their pleasant ways.
Morning! You heard the news? The king fired the queen?
Buying, selling, living life, never need to worry here.
Good morning.
Does that mean Queen Vashti speaks?
And with King Xerxes on his throne, no need to worry here.
Yeah, but he spends all our tax money on ridiculous parties.
Excuse me, sir. Did I hear you say something negative about King Xerxes? Because, and as I'm sure you know, if I did, I would have no choice but to put you, your wife, and your small child to death.
Long live the king!
That's what I thought. All right, let's continue the song, please. Everybody sing now.
Everybody sing now!
Like we said in Susa, every day here is a pleasant day.
It's just so pleasant here.
Don't worry, you'll get there.
If we mind our business, our lives won't end in unpleasant ways.
You better hurry, Hadassah. The chariot won't wait for you.
How do we look?
much too grown up.
I have to look professional.
Well, you're the best baker in the world as far as I'm concerned. The king should feel lucky to try your food.
Do you know what they call the palace cooks? Culinary artists. Could you imagine? The most powerful man in the world would be eating my food. I'm so nervous.
They're going to love you.
Mordecai, I can't have them sampling half-eaten food.
Sorry, and don't forget, the chariot will only wait for you if you flag it down, so no daydreaming. I would hate it if my little girl were late for an appointment at the palace.
Oh, I would never.
Now off you go. You'll be brilliant.
I hope so. This extraordinary day could make my life much brighter. My cares could fade away. My load become much lighter. I'll sail away on brand new dreams. I'll hold my head up high. I'll be faster than a chariot, and the world will watch as I fly by. No, wait, no! That was my chariot! I have to get to the palace!
Wait, you were going to the palace?
Perfect.
What business could the orphan girl have at the palace?
I have an appointment to see if they like my cooking.
That's adorable. You thought that King Xerxes
Would eat your Jewish food?
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, yes.
When's the next chariot coming?
About that. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Due to a wheel and axle malfunction, there will be no more public chariot transportation service for the rest of the evening.
What?
I'm sorry for any inconveniences caused.
Why is this happening?
Dasa?
Tala, hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, you know, I'm great. Just missed my chariot and my opportunity to work at the palace and make all my dreams come true. But it's okay. I'm sure everything happens for a reason.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, it's mine. I'm always late.
Yeah, you are.
Well, I better try and sell some of this bread. Have a nice day.
You too.
An ordinary day. It's just that, nothing more. It's my everyday. Going door to door. Selling bread or selling cake. Did you want 4 or 5?
5.
It's a way to live a life, but I hardly feel alive. An ordinary day is nice, but is there more? And now every day it feels like there's a war inside my heart. The fiercest fight of what to make of me is discontent with status quo. The only way to be.
I'm so sorry. Are you all right?
Don't touch me. What's the matter with you?
Nothing. It was only an accident.
You practically attacked me. Now I have to wait in line for water again.
Ma'am, I'm very sorry. Here, let me...
Excuse me, did this Jew hurt you?
Yes, he practically ran me over.
Really? Were there any witnesses? Anyone who wants to stand up for this foreigner? Wow, no one seems to like you very much. You should probably just go back where you came from.
Sir, it appears you've been drinking very heavily this morning, and I would advise you to choose your words carefully, for I am a government official.
Oh, I see. You're trying to turn the tables. Well, in fact, I have been drinking all night with King Xerxes. And you're nothing. Nobody wants you or your filthy people here.
All right, break it up. There is nothing to see here. Let's continue the happy song, please.
Everybody sing now.
Everybody sing now.
Like we said in Susa, every day here is a pleasant day.
You should really work on that.
Well, you shouldn't be drunk in the morning.
If we mind our business, our lives won't end in unpleasant ways.
Hadassah,
Mordecai!
I thought you'd be on your way to the palace by now.
Tala! This is my cousin Mordecai. Mordecai, this is my friend Tala.
Your
cousin? You know him? Why wouldn't you... Wait, that means you're Jewish?
Yes.
I mean, I love Jewish people! I just didn't know.
Thanks, Tala.
Yeah.
So, the chariot didn't come?
Oh, she missed it.
Tala! Yeah, it's a long story. I'll explain later. You know, Mordecai's pretty great. He's practically like a father to me.
What happened to your old dad?
He died. Mom too.
Sorry.
But it's okay. Mordecai's the best parent a girl could ask for.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen. We have a message from King Xerxes the Magnificent, most exalted ruler of the greatest empire in the world, leader of 127 provinces from India to Ethiopia. Whoa! If you ever wanted to be a queen, here's your opportunity to be seen. Our Queen Vashti has been deposed. Who will replace her? No one knows. You see, the great King Xerxes is looking for a girl to make his heart go pitter-pat, leap into a twirl. Competition's open and now our song is sung. So come on to the palace, but only if you're young.
And beautiful.
And single.
Did they just say what I think they just said?
It appears King Xerxes is looking for a new queen. And yes, you and Hadassah are both qualified to compete.
Oh my gosh,
Overqualified.
Okay, you need better.
Now, Hadassah, you're not seriously thinking about competing in this competition now, are you?
Why wouldn't I?
It's fine for Tala, but why would you want to?
Because I could be the queen!
But you'd have to marry the king.
I don't see what's wrong with that.
You don't see what's wrong with that? Really?
Can we talk about this later?
Don't you know what it means to marry outside the faith?
But he's the king of Persia!
He's an uncircumcised pagan.
You know what? I'm just gonna go.
Don't go. We'll forget all about this. Mordecai's just protective sometimes.
Because you would not be safe, Hadassah. Do you not understand there are people in Susa who hate us?
Why do they hate you?
It's because we're Jewish.
Well, why does that matter?
Well, we came here about a century ago as slaves, and we tried to make Persia our home, but it never really worked out. There's some people that just want to get rid of us, and that's why I'm so protective of you, Hadassah.
Sometimes I wish I wasn't Jewish at all.
What?
I'm sorry, but it's true. You were just humiliated in front of a whole town of people for spilling some water. And I can't stand up for you because when people find out who I really am, I lose customers. And now I'm faced with the opportunity of a lifetime, and you're telling me it's not safe? Everything I want just seems out of reach because I'm Jewish.
You know, I really do have to...
What do you think about all this?
About what?
Hadassah doesn't think her identity and her religion are worth all the trouble. What do you think? Do you have a religion?
Not really.
You don't have to answer that, Tala.
Then what do you think about life? Why you're alive?
Wow, that's a deep question. Let's see, you should never tell a lie. Never hurt anyone. I don't know. You only get one life down here before it's endless night. And you shouldn't live that life in fear. Just try to get things right.
There's nothing but the careless stars above.
I guess so.
Unless in heaven rains down above.
You think we were created by gods?
One God. But we've always known the Creator in a very special sort of way. He's spoken to us through prophets and promised we will not be wiped out by anything. Although, we have had a lot of close calls. Worldwide floods, exile in other lands, years of slavery.
And a general sense of hatred and rejection from most people.
Yes, we survived that too.
They spit on us and call us names. They laugh until we cry. We're the subject of their games. You know you
learn. So I can be humiliated in front of an entire town, and I will still survive. They can laugh at me, reject me, and spit at me, but I will still survive. They are not part of my life, and I have found it elsewhere.
I know all of that, Cousin Mordecai, and my faith is very important to me too, but my life, my real everyday life, just feels so trapped. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. It all started today when I missed the chariot and all the competition. It doesn't matter. It's not like I'd win or anything.
Hadassah, you know I love you like a father.
I know, Mordecai, and I'll always trust you and believe you, even when I don't understand.
I just want you to be happy, just like your father would if he were still alive. And although I can't say this competition is what I want for you, who knows, maybe some good will come out of it.
So, yes?
Yes. On one condition. Don't tell anyone you're Jewish. You'll be much safer if you can blend in.
I think I can handle that.
And change your name too. It also sounds Jewish.
So what?
I'm sure you'll think of something.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mordecai, cousin, father, sir.
I cannot make her understand. I cannot change her mind, but you still hold her in your hand. I hope and pray she'll find that you created her to look above and find her place while resting in your love. We've been promised love. We've been promised centuries.
Centuries of life.
Centuries of life and countless generations of future in our promised land. You have promised life. You have promised life.
Welcome to Beauty Queen Boot Camp. Today we're making history, folks. History. Today, ordinary girls from all across the empire have a chance to become the most important person. Oh wait, excuse me. Women in the universe. Queen of Persia. Now, before we meet the contestants, let's have a word from our favorite celebrity trainer. Hey, guy.
All right, ladies. I'm on a tight schedule, so we're just gonna get straight down to business. You're out, you're out, you're out, you're definitely out, you're out. Yeah, you, and you. Why are you late?
I'm sorry, sir.
What's your name?
My name...
Do you know your name?
It's Esther.
Okay, Esther, who's your family?
My family's dead, sir.
I'm sorry to hear that. Whole side of the room, you're out. Don't like the energy over there.
Wow. Hey, guy. Just to let you guys know, the competition hasn't officially started yet. So can you just hold back on eliminations and tell us about the process?
I know what I'm looking for, and I don't want to waste anybody's time, mostly mine. And I'm just going to tell you, this is not going to be fun. This whole competition is going to be filled with grueling sweat and discipline. Can I help you?
No.
Do you need medical assistance?
No.
Then why are you laughing?
I'm right here. You don't have to shout. I'm laughing because this entire situation is dripping with irony. This is a beauty competition, right?
I mean, how hard can it be? We're just gonna spend the day at the spa, getting pampered, eating delicious food, and
I will rip you apart from your split ends to your filthy toenails. I will completely destroy your self-image. And when you are nothing but an empty shell of humanity, then, and only then, will you be allowed to meet King Xerxes. Are there any questions?
I have one. Yeah, it's for her.
who, me?
Yeah. How old are you anyways? You seem a little young for this competition.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm 25 and a half.
Thank you, hey guy, for that delightful introduction.
You're welcome.
Now, let's meet the contestants.
Let's not.
Hi. Yeah.
Hi.
What's your name?
Persia.
Tell us about yourself.
Oh my stars, I am so excited to be here. I live in the province of Suzhou with my mother, my father, my 2 grandfathers, 2 grandmothers, 6 brothers, 8 sisters, and tons of chickens. I spent a few hours here and had some chickens for dinner, but that's my least favorite part of the day. Wow, I mean, Persia!
E-I-E-I-O, McDonald.
What an exciting life you lead.
Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And get off stage.
Bye. Okay. Let's meet another contestant. Someone, anyone, come up here and introduce yourself.
That's disgusting.
I'm Daria.
Oh, that's nasty.
Wow. Daria, you look out of this world.
I know.
It's like she's from Egypt or something.
Did you do this makeup yourself?
Yeah, haven't even done makeup before. Can you believe it?
Did you have a mirror?
Absolutely. So,
Disgusting.
Daria, how do you feel about the competition? Are you nervous?
Better be.
Yeah, a little bit. But I know that as soon as King Xerxes takes one look at me, he's gonna know I'm really, really special.
Yes.
Definitely special.
Yes, he will.
Definitely.
Well, it looks like this competition is going to be unlike any other we've ever seen before. Best of luck to all of you.
I don't want to be here anymore. Stop.
King Xerxes gonna be your beauty queen.
Ooh, King Xerxes, beauty like you've never seen.
Ooh, King Xerxes, cover of your magazine.
She thinks that she's gonna get you, they all think they're gonna get you, but I think you're gonna get you.
More lipstick.
Ooh, King Xerxes,
She's a celebrity.
Ooh, King Xerxes, one look and I'm gonna win. Ooh, King Xerxes, you'll wonder where I've always been. Hey, I'm looking up so fine, I'll be yours and you'll be mine, and I'm never stepping out of line.
I'm not like Vashti.
You'll never know how long it takes me to do all the things that make me classy. Classy. Ooh, yeah, think I'm pretty and just a little bit. He's gonna slip and fall around with me.
With me.
Not with me. With me.
This went on for about 6 months.
With me.
With me.
With me.
With me.
Hey guy,
With me.
Oh, yes, what do you need?
do you see anything I can improve on?
Are you asking for my advice?
With me, yes. I need all the help that I can get.
Refreshing. What was your name again?
With me. Had Esther.
I'll tell you what, Hat Esther. I like you, so
With
when
me.
you go to the king, wear blue. I'll give you. Just wear blue when you go to the king, okay?
Wait, what?
Me.
With me.
With me.
With me.
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 Ladies, 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 you sound like a bunch of babies. Get your act together. Start acting more like Esther. Quiet and charming. Make your attitude disarming.
Don't you tell me what to do. I got what it takes. King Xerxes, I can be your number one. King Xerxes, ain't nobody half as fun. King Xerxes, pick me and your job is done. Come on, open up that door. I know what you're looking for. Hey, you gotta help me win this war. Don't touch me. King Xerxes, hurry up and make your choice. King Xerxes, take me out of all this noise. King Xerxes,
I can't stand your screeching voice.
why you gotta take so long? Don't you know you can't go wrong? How long do we have to sing this song? Seriously.
I'm the one who even when the girls are more. Even if I'm having like 7 packs of macaroni, I got what it takes to be your queen.
Girl, did you just rip my dress? Girl, I'll make your life a mess.
Please go back to the farm, girl, before I break your arm.
Snap.
Why you gotta fight, hon? You know you're not the right one. See if you can win first place with my mama on your face. That's right.
Ladies, have you all come down with rabies? You all look like a fright when you meet the king tonight. If you want to stand a chance, then you best review your dance. Get in line, it's getting late. 5, 6, 7, 8.
King Xerxes, make your choice. Ooh, King Xerxes, take me another life. Ooh, King Xerxes, make my dreams come true so I can leave behind this little shack so I can have some privacy. Leave behind us drinking from the overbearing family. Leave behind us all a line of predetermined destiny. Leave behind us future that is dying right in front of me. Please, 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 King Xerxes.
Well, I can't wait to meet all of you. Goodbye.
Welcome back to Beauty Queen Boot Camp. Today is the final day of competition and the tension is palpable. All the grueling efforts from the last 6 months come down to this moment. You'll be called to the king one by one in no particular order. First up, Layla.
Oh my gosh, hi.
What is this? How old are you?
I'm 32 and a half.
Next.
What?
Daria.
Why, hello.
Persia.
Oh my stars! There you are! Just right there for me. Oh my gosh, I have to touch your face.
Security, take her immediately.
No, we're supposed to be together. You're supposed to have my children. I love you.
Esther.
Your Majesty?
Beautiful.
What?
Blue. Blue. You're wearing blue. Blue happens to be my favorite color. What was your name again?
It's Esther, Your Majesty.
Dance with me. Music! So, what do you think of me on the dance floor?
Well, I think you have natural talent.
Good, because if you disagreed, I'd cut off your hair.
Of course. Wouldn't want to displease the king. Has Your Majesty ever had dance lessons?
Lessons? I don't need lessons. I happen to be good at everything.
Well, I've been taught how to dance. Maybe I could show you some of what I've learned.
What? You want to teach me? The student is inferior to the teacher. I will not be inferior. I will not stand for another Vashti. Vashti, you do know what she did to me. Well, don't you? I called her and she did not come. All it takes is one time. You break one law, and that will be the end of you.
Yes, Your Majesty. I'm sorry she hurt you.
What?
I'm sorry she hurt you. I would never want to hurt you.
Good. So teach me to dance.
Yes, Your Majesty.
So, what do you think the woman?
Well, let's see. She certainly seems healthy.
Yes, woman, stand next to the king. She improves your appearance.
Good. I choose her to be my queen. Congratulations, Queen Ethel.
It's Esther. What? My name is Esther.
That sounds much better. Congratulations, Queen Esther. You may touch the royal hand to seal the agreement.
Royal hand. Touch the royal hand. Touch the royal hand.
Release the hand.
Oh God, did you bring me here? Have I turned away, or are you still near?
Queen Esther, you're needed in wardrobe.
I guess that queen is where I'll stay. I've always dreamed that my life would be different. Who could imagine a throne? Suddenly this day awakens a purpose, opens the door as I go into a future unknown yet secure. No longer afraid to survive. Of course, while enjoying importance and fame, the rest of my life comes alive.
Esther, Queen Esther.
Hey, Guy.
Congratulations.
I couldn't have done it without you.
That's true. We've got to get you ready for tonight.
What's tonight?
Your wedding ceremony, your coronation, and your first public appearance as queen. So, ladies.
Yes, hey, Guy?
Meet your new queen, Esther.
So many people, yet I'm the one chosen. Can't help but ask myself why. Was I just lucky to make it this far? Was I created to fly into a life where I might make a difference? Second, I need a chance to thrive. Of course, while enjoying importance and fame, the rest of my life comes alive.
What's all the commotion about?
They picked a new queen.
Really? Who is it?
A girl named Esther. I heard she's an orphan. Quite remarkable.
Queen Esther. All about the great Queen Esther. Hadassah?
One small compromise, hiding who I am, is not that high a price, is it? When one has been chosen to be queen. I don't know where my life is going, but for certain from now it's no saying. I thank God for the shower of blessing, guiding my life to this moment, this moment.
Yes, I, King Xerxes, do take this woman to be my queen, to be my everything, to have it all, to love and cherish from this day forward, as long as I'm alive. Unless I change my mind someday, or if she displeases me in any single way, or if I request her presence and she disobeys. Of course that will happen. She's perfect. I now pronounce us king and wife. What's the next part? Oh yes, we play!
I know my life will be something important. What that will be,
I don't know.
still I believe that I'm here for a reason. Take a deep breath and I'll go into a life with a king who ignores me. King of ignorable blood. I wish I could see him or just hear his voice. Somehow be sure of his love.
Ooh, Queen Esther, she's the newest beauty queen. Ooh, Queen Esther, beauty like you've never seen. Ooh, Queen Esther, cover up the magazine. I thought I was gonna get you, they thought they were gonna get you, but you was the one who was the queen.
He's not like Vashti.
Ooh, Queen Esther, she's the newest beauty queen.
Hey people, no need to panic, no need to panic. Act 2, mimic on the music, starting now. Here we go, please practice this. Persia! Approximately 7 years later, King Xerxes continues to sit at the throne, and Esther continues to be his queen. We've had a few wars with the Greeks, but all in all, nothing much has changed in Persia. In fact, everything is pleasant in every single way.
Alright, dear Haman, I'm happy to hear that you're climbing the ladder of success in the political world, Mordecai. You've certainly earned it. As for me and my life, it's surprisingly simple.
An ordinary day, somehow still my everyday.
It's not as glamorous as I thought it would be.
You'd think by being queen I'd live in an exciting way.
I don't do much of anything. Too busy getting manicures.
At least I have a caring husband. How I love the times when we
Erase that. I can't lie to him, right? In all honesty.
He spends more time down at the harem than he does with me.
I always imagined myself in love with my husband, but don't worry about me. I'm fine and well, and at least I have Tala to keep me company. Hope to see you soon. Hadassah.
We need to review the plan and practice. You must practice. Are we alone?
Yup. We're alone.
What is the first step?
Oh, I don't remember.
Imbecile! You escort him on his nightly stroll. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3.
Imbecile! You escort him on his nightly
I'm
stroll.
not the imbecile. Just say the plan.
What was the plan again?
You escort him on his nightly stroll.
I escort him on his nightly stroll.
Better. Keep your voice down. Next, you search the area to make sure that you're alone.
I search the area to make sure that I'm alone.
Try not to stomp so much.
Oh, sorry.
That's much better. Next, you steer the conversation towards the subject of polo.
Polo. I love polo.
Good. Next step, offer to show the king your new polo mallet. Go on, show me. You have to practice.
Here, the king. I got a new polo mallet.
Excellent. Last step, suddenly smash the mallet into the king's cranium with all of your strength.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Everything all right?
We're just practicing.
Good night.
Goodbye. What do you think you're doing?
I thought you wanted me to practice.
You're not supposed to kill me, you're supposed to kill the king.
Oh, sure we did. Sounds complicated.
What's complicated? Step 1, your job would be to take him on his nightly stroll. Step 2, you take a look around, make sure that you're alone. Step 3, you talk about polo. Step 4, you ask if you can show him your new mallet. He will not say no. Step 5, you pull the mallet out and bash him on the head. Step 6, you go. Now repeat that verbatim.
Tala, how is she?
Oh, she's all right.
Good. I have a very important message for her.
We take a stroller all alone and talk about your day.
No! Polo, stupid polo, polo, polo.
Okay.
There's more.
Bring the polo, not okay. I casually mentioned, hey, I thought about it just the other day.
I must tell Esther.
He has a seat. I run away.
Now go, go!
No, no, no! I'm shocked how you could be so dull. Your head is just an empty hole. The most important part of the entire plan is that you break a skull.
Esther! Esther! Mordecai has overheard a plot to kill the king. What? Mordecai has... No, I heard you. You have to do something.
So don't tell me everything, and once I hear, then I can bring the news into the court before the king. But wait, the law. I can't go to him. I can't go without being summoned.
Of course it's the law, but...
I have to tell someone. Haman, I can trust him. Help me in the court tonight to share the news and something. So tell him that I told you, and the one who overheard was Mordecai.
Haman! Haman!
So to make a long story short, later when the king was on his throne with his advisors and his nobles by his side to all take note and to record the daily happenings of Persia, while a plot was being set by those two fools who didn't know that they were hapless saps with malice, that's when Haman, with his secret knowledge, came into the court and started naming names which made the king inflamed with rage, a sight to see.
Hang the dirty traitors!
You don't mess with me. I'm forever indebted to you.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. But to be fair, I heard from Queen Esther, and I'm pretty sure she heard from this man, what was his name? Hordicam? Oh, I can't
Yes, Memucan, get all the details and write them in the annals. But Haman, it is high time for you to be rewarded. You are long overdue for a promotion. I hereby promote you to second in command.
Second in command, Your Majesty.
You deserve it. Royal court, I hereby proclaim that Haman the Agite is second in command to the great King Xerxes.
They're not bowing.
Everyone must bow to Haman.
Oh, thank you. You're all too kind. I made it like no one ever thought I could. The game that I played, it played out because I played so good. And now that I've played it and made it like I knew I would, this world will bow to me.
Great citizens of Susa, King Xerxes the Magnificent has declared that we are all to bow to the most honorable Haman. Great citizens of Susa, King Xerxes the Magnificent has declared that we are all to bow to the most honorable Haman. Great citizens... Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Did you not happen to hear the king's royal decree?
Yes.
Well, okay, assuming that you did not in fact hear the decree, we are all to bow to the most honorable Haman.
Yes.
Which means that you should actually be bowing Right now, in fact, because that is Haman.
Yes.
Oh, okay then, have a nice day. Why aren't you bowing?
My name is Mordecai, and I will not bow because I am a Jew.
Ah, okay then. This went on for several days. Bow. No. Okay.
They're bowing, they're bowing, they're giving me my rightful due. They're bowing, right now my name is front page news.
Well, one man's not bowing, it's Mordecai the Zealous Jew.
Oh, really? Where is he? Oh, he looks familiar, and I suppose he won't bow because he's a Jew.
Yes.
It makes perfect sense.
Perfect sense it does make, my dear Haman.
Oh, you don't get it, do you?
Not really, no.
Of course you don't. You're my inferior.
Agreed.
Well, basically, he won't bow because of an ancient feud between our ancestors. He hates me, and I hate him right back. In fact, all Jewish people hate me.
Really? Who could hate you?
They're probably plotting to kill me. What am I gonna do?
Is the parade finished yet? Or must we continue to grovel at your feet?
Oh, wife, how pleasant it is to see you.
Dinner is waiting. Of course, we're all very, very proud of you, Haman. But no matter how famous you become, you still have a wife and 10 sons.
As you can see, my wife certainly has a talent for warming the heart. You know, Mimicon, I wonder if anyone truly loves me.
What are you talking about? Everyone loves you. All of Persia has been falling at your feet like blubbering idiots all day.
Not all of Persia. Mordecai the Jew won't bow.
Why wouldn't he bow?
It's complicated.
Execute him.
Yes, but that wouldn't solve the problem. There are plenty of Jews in Persia. As long as they're still here, I won't get the respect I deserve. I should be worshipped.
Yes, you should. So get rid of them.
What? Wipe out an entire race one by one?
No. Kill them all at the same time.
That's preposterous. Wipe out an entire percentage of the population?
Haman, you're forgetting. You're now the second most powerful human being in the world. You don't have to play by the rules. King Xerxes sits on the throne like a puppet, while you are pulling the strings. All the power in the world is at your disposal. Why not use it to do some good?
You're right. This would be very good. I deserve this.
You've worked so hard.
Persia deserves this. As long as they're still here, they could rise up and take over everything.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, wife. I'll go speak to the king. I'm very fortunate to own a woman like you.
Yes, you are.
When you're the second in command, you don't deal with this. If there is someone in your way, take aim, you won't miss. After all, isn't that the whole point of having influence? Your Majesty, I've recently heard word of a certain race of people in the Empire. They follow a different set of rules than those of the great King Xerxes and should not be tolerated any longer.
I should think not.
I have already formulated a plan to get rid of them.
Of course you have. So what is this plan?
If it please the king, let this entire race of people be destroyed. I think that casting lots would be a good way to decide a date for the extermination. And to be more profitable for your highness, I will personally deposit 10,000 talents into the royal treasury.
Well, when you put it that way, do whatever you feel is best. I'll give you the signet ring so you can decree whatever you want.
The signet ring, your majesty. It's an honor to serve my king and my beloved Persia. I made it, and soon the world will know I did. And those in my way, every man and woman, every kid, will all soon be slain thanks to a 1,000 talent bid. And the world will bow I need you to write a new decree in the name of King Xerxes.
Certainly.
On the 13th day of the 12th month of Adar, all Jews throughout the Persian Empire will be annihilated. Young and old, women and children. All will be killed in one day. Those who assist the empire in this endeavor will plunder the Jewish goods as a reward. Now go, send messengers to all provinces of Persia so all will know of our day of freedom.
Our day of freedom. Right away. Couriers!
I made it, and soon the world will know I did.
Great citizens of Susa, on the 13th day of the 12th month of Adar, all Jews throughout the Persian Empire will be annihilated.
And those in my way, every man and woman, every kid.
Great citizens of Egypt, on the 13th day of the 12th month of Adar, all Jews throughout the Persian Empire will be annihilated.
We'll all soon be slain thanks to 1,000 talent bid.
Great citizens of Ethiopia, on the 13th day of the 12th month of Adar, all Jews throughout the Persian Empire will be annihilated.
Great citizens of Macedonia, on the 13th day of the 12th month of Adar, all Jews throughout the Persian Empire will be annihilated.
Great citizens of Arabia, on the 13th day of the 12th month of Adar, all Jews throughout the Persian Empire will be annihilated.
Great citizens of India, on the 13th day of the 12th month of Adar, all Jews throughout the Persian Empire will be annihilated.
None will survive. Young and old, women and children.
I've worked too hard and come too far, but now it's just the way things are. All the Jews for one small fee.
Great citizens of Jerusalem,
All will be destroyed in one day.
Now the world will bow to me.
What? Touching myself in the face makes me survive and escape. No, it's not fine. It's supposed to be all like a build-up, and then it was like, oh yeah, by the way, they're all gonna die. And then they're all gonna die.
Oh my God. I cry by day, but you do not answer. And by night, I find no rest. You are holy, enthroned on the praises of Israel. To you, our fathers trusted and were delivered. To you, they cried and were rescued. In you, they trusted and were not put to shame.
Mordecai, I got your letter. What will you do? Will you try and escape?
Escape? There's nowhere to go. Did you not read what I wrote you? He wants annihilation. The edict's already been sent throughout the entire empire. I'm safer in Susa near my queen.
No, not with me. He'd find out.
What, that you're Jewish?
I don't want him to know.
Even if it means every other Jew on earth dies. Hadassah, please go talk to him.
And say what? Oh, by the way, I never told you this, but I'm Jewish.
He would listen. You're married.
It's not like that with us. He has a harem. I'm one woman among many, and he hasn't asked to see me in 30 days. I can't just go talk to him.
Why not?
It's against the law, even for a man.
Unless he is summoned by the king.
Which I haven't been.
Unless he extends the royal scepter.
He wouldn't.
For his queen?
His queen is easily replaced. He's made that very clear. I cannot break his law. It would mean my life.
So you would choose your life over the lives of thousands?
It's not like it would matter. There's nothing any of us can do.
You've changed, Hadassah. You used to believe our Creator could do anything.
It's easy to believe that in stories, Mordecai, but this is life. My real, everyday life.
Have you forgotten what he promised? You were an orphan. Do you think it's coincidence you became queen?
Mordecai.
Who knows? Maybe you were brought to the kingdom for such a time as this.
How could he possibly use me? I've married an uncircumcised pagan, and every day I pretend like the Creator doesn't exist.
For many years I've lived this life, a Persian queen, the great king's wife. I've blended in, I've passed their test, I've all but sold my soul, just like the rest. And now you come to bring this news of certain death for all the Jews. For such a time as this, you think that God would use a coward like me.
But life, you've been promised life. I thought you believed your God was by your side. If stories of your God are true, then wouldn't he come through? You said he can fulfill yours too. I'm sorry, it's not my place.
No, you're absolutely right. And you know she's right, Hadassah. God does not make promises based on how perfect you are. And it's not about you. It wasn't about David, who committed murder and adultery, or Abraham, who was a coward and sold his wife to another man, or Jacob, or Moses, or countless others. God can work through anyone, but I know that if you stand quiet, deliverance will come from another place, and you will be held accountable for your actions.
Go, gather all the Jews in Susa, and hold a fast on my behalf. Do not eat or drink 3 days, night or day, and then I'll go to the king, and if I perish, I perish.
So if we never meet again, my only comfort lies in God who gives us hope. So when we say goodbye, we do recognize one day there'll be no goodbyes.
Tala, please, go with him and tell everyone you know to pray.
Oh God, you have promised life, but if it's my time, then I will die. Oh God, hold my life in
Oh God, give her strength. She won't be weak. Oh God, keep her wise. Give her words to speak. Oh God, hold her life in your hands. Don't let
I don't have very much to discuss today. I'm in a rather festive mood. Perhaps a banquet?
Yes, a banquet would be delightful.
Haman, who is that?
That is your Queen Esther.
Don't I have a lovely queen?
Yes.
Did you send for her?
No, she has come uninvited, Your Majesty.
That's against the law.
Yes, the punishment is death.
She's breaking the law like Vashti.
Don't jump to conclusions too soon. Remember how she did help save your life once.
Queen Esther, you're breaking the law. But you look so lovely today that I'm inclined to extend the golden scepter. And Haman did remind me that you did once save my life. So what is your request? Up to half my kingdom, it shall be granted.
Thank you, Your Majesty. If it please the king, I would like to invite you to a banquet, to a feast. I would like to invite King Xerxes and Haman, of course, to a royal feast.
We'd be delighted to come.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Well, if there's no further business to attend to...
The court is adjourned. That very night, King Xerxes and Haman had a wonderful, intimate feast with Esther. The food was delicious. The wine flowed. The men drank excessively.
Haman, you forget there's a lady present.
Oh, yes, Queen Xerxes, Queen Esther. Excuse me.
Queen Esther, so what was your request? Up to half the kingdom, it shall be yours.
Yes, Your Majesty, I do have something very important to ask of you.
But first, I have something even more important to say. King Esther, Queen Xerxes, I am so full of happiness I could burst. I'd like to give a toast. Here's to a good old time with good old friends.
And moving on.
Here's to reaching the top and being the best.
And moving on.
Here's to the greatest king, the greatest queen, and me, why not?
And to you, my dear Haman. Hey, man. Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
I'd like to give a toast.
Oh.
Here's to a lovely feast with lovely folks.
And moving on.
Here's to fantastic wine. Isn't this wine fantastic?
Fantastic.
And moving on.
Here's to Queen Esther. What was your request? Up to half my kingdom, it shall be yours.
If it please the king, and if I have found favor, I ask just one small thing. My wish and my request
Yes, this has been such a lovely evening. I'd like to try it again. Tomorrow night.
Here's to another feast.
Tomorrow night.
Another feast. Here's to my better half
And his best friend.
Another
my beauty queen, my right hand man. To power!
To feasting.
To cooking.
To Haman!
To Haman!
To Haman.
To you, and you! To Excuse me?
Yes?
Do you know who I am?
Yes?
And you still refuse to bow?
Yes.
Of course, you're Mordecai the Jew.
Yes.
But you will only be Mordecai the Jew until the 13th day of Adar, when you and all of your people are annihilated.
Good night, Haman.
Good night!
Haman, how's the feast? You have to tell me everything. The food, the clothes.
Silence!
Oh, can I get you anything? Milk, water, a warm cup of tea?
Wife, I need you to be quiet, and I need you to rub my feet. I have had a most distressing day.
What? Was it the feast?
No, the feast was perfect. I was perfect, delightful, and charming. And yet again, Mordecai the Jew has put an end to my perfect day.
Haman, he's worthless. You can't let him have this effect on you. Let's think of happier things. You're now the wealthiest man in Persia, except for the king, of course. You've been promoted more than anyone else in all the land. What else?
The signet ring. The king gave it to me.
Wonderful.
Yes, but that's all worthless to me. Worthless! As long as I see Mordecai the Jew sitting at the gate.
He still refuses to bow.
Yes, it's infuriating.
Well, if that's all that's bothering you, get rid of him.
But I have no more patience.
So get rid of him tomorrow. Remember him. You have power. Let there be gallows 50 cubits high, and in the morning, tell the king to hang Mordecai on it. Then all of your troubles will be over, and you could go happily to the next feast.
Yes, that's a very simple solution. I wish I had thought of it.
Men are not suited for such thoughts.
Get out of my face, you're giving me a headache.
Of course. Good night, Haman.
The king cannot sleep tonight. I've been honored with reading to him from the Book of Memorable Deeds. It's quite thrilling.
Haman, you mean Mimikin? Are you falling asleep?
What? Oh, no, your majesty, no. Just daydreaming. All right. Let's see. Next up in the Book of Memorable Deeds, Bigthan and Zeresh plot a conspiracy against King Xerxes. Mordecai the Jew hears word of the plot, and a message is sent to King Xerxes.
I don't remember that part. Has anything been done to reward him?
Mordecai the Jew? No, sir. Absolutely nothing.
That is unacceptable. Go into the court and see if anyone's awake.
I find that very unlikely, your majesty. It's still very early in the morning.
Memican.
I will go right away.
Haman, you are just the man I wanted to see.
And you're just the man I wanted to see.
Perfect. Me first. What is to be done to a man the king delights to honor?
The king delights to honor? Well, this man must be very deserving and important to the king.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Well, for the man whom the king delights to honor, let there be a set of royal robes the king himself has worn, and then get one of the king's royal horses and parade the man around town, saying, "Thus shall it be done for the man whom the king delights to honor."
Excellent. I want that all to be done. The robe, the horse, everything to be done for Mordecai the Jew.
Mordecai the Jew?
Yes, he sits at the king's gates.
Yes, we've acquainted.
Good. I want the event to last all day long, and I want you to sing the greatest song ever written.
What?
I'll help.
Thus shall it be done for the man whom the king delights to honor.
Who's that man who saved the king? Who's the reason why we stand and sing? Who's that man who wins the prize? Who is favored in King Xerxes' eyes?
Mordecai, we love him so we speak his name, our faces glow. Mordecai, he can't be beaten, he simply is a treat. Mordecai's the best there is. We sat down and we wrote a list on Mordecai's best attributes, which no one can refute. He's friendly and he's very smart. He's funnier than modern art. His beaming smile can melt the coldest heart. Please kill me. Mordecai, he wins the prize. He's favored in King Xerxes' eyes. So Mordecai, this song's for you. We hope your dreams come true.
This celebration went on for several more hours.
Mordecai's the nicest Jew, yes, when we sneeze he says, "Bless you." Oh, Mordecai's considerate, that's why he's such a hit. Mordecai, he takes the cake, he puts the shake and bake. Yes, Mordecai, he's no man's fool, that's why he's really cool. He's totally a muscle man, there's nobody who's stronger than him. He could kill a bear with his bare hands. Mordecai goes to a head, there's only one thing to be said for Mordecai, a battle cry, a cry of what a guy! What a guy, what a guy, what a guy, what a guy, brave and daring, loving, loyal, he's an honorary royal. Gosh, he's such a gem! What a guy, what a guy, what a guy, what a guy, ain't nobody else who can come close to being quite as handsome. Oh, we just adore that! Mordecai was won the heart of every person in these parts, so Mordecai will show you now how great you are and how.
Not only is Mordecai worthy of the greatest song ever written, he's also worthy of the greatest dance ever danced.
Acedron. Mordecai, he wins the prize. He's favored in King Xerxes' eyes. So Mordecai, this song's for you. We hope your dreams come true. Oh Mordecai, oh Mordecai, oh Mordecai, oh Mordecai, oh Mordecai, oh Mordecai,
Are you bowing to me?
Wife, I have just emerged from the lowest circle of Hades.
Have you gone mad? Oh, I can't be seen with you like this. Put yourself together.
There's nothing left to put together. I have just spent all day lauding around the man I hate most, Mordecai the Jew.
How could you let that happen?
I had no choice. It was the king's orders.
The king's orders? Haman, the plan was to hang Mordecai. I mean, so you couldn't possibly have...
Wife, it is your duty to comfort me.
But Haman, you can't be serious. Because if what you say is true, then you are obviously cursed. I bet that Mordecai the Jew worships the Jewish God. And if that God is against you, you have no hope. You're ruined. We're all ruined.
Wife, I command you to keep your lies to yourself. You're nothing but a woman. Besides, I need your help to get ready for another feast I have tonight. I must forget this day ever happened.
Of course.
At the very next feast,
Queen Esther, you've done it again. How are these meals so deliciously prepared?
It's kosher.
Kosher? What is kosher?
It's sort of an ethnic thing.
Well, whatever it is, it's delicious.
Anything for my king.
Haman, how was it today with that man? What was his name?
Mordecai the Jew.
What?
Yes. Was he properly honored?
You could say the day was just, perfect.
Good. He deserved it. Now, Queen Esther, as much as I've enjoyed 2 extraordinary feasts with such marvelous food and marvelous wine, what was your request? Up to half my kingdom, it shall be yours.
Yes, Your Majesty. If it please the king, and if I have found favor in your sight, my king, may my life be granted me my wish, and my people my request.
The life of my queen is in danger?
Yes, we've been sold. We are to be destroyed, annihilated. If we'd only been sold as slaves, I would have been silent.
Who is this? Where is he?
It's Haman, Your Majesty.
Haman? Surely not this Haman.
Yes, Your Majesty, it is this Haman. He's a foe and enemy.
Haman, you would do this?
Your Majesty, I assure you.
Silence!
Queen Esther, there must have been some sort of terrible misunderstanding. I would never mean to hurt you, or let alone have you killed. Oh, you must forgive me.
You didn't forgive my cousin Mordecai, the Jew.
Mordecai? Your cousin? Mordecai the Jew is your cousin?
Yes, and your noble queen is Jewish.
Oh my goodness, Queen Esther, you must forgive me. I never meant to do anything. I mean, if I have offended you, it was not purpose. I'm so sorry. Please, you must give me my life. My queen, please.
What is this? You'd assault the queen in my presence? My own house? The signet ring. Give it to me. Take him away.
perhaps Your Majesty should know, Haman has had gallows constructed to hang Mordecai the Jew with, of course.
Perfect. Hang him on that. Did he hurt you?
No.
Good. I don't know what to say. He was my friend. I trusted him, and the villain tried to kill my queen. Who are these people of yours? You've never mentioned them before.
My people are Jewish, and it's not very safe for us here. That's why I never mentioned it.
How long have we been married?
7 years?
That's what I thought. Is there anything else I should know about you?
No, I think that's all.
Memikin!
Your Majesty.
Go get Mordecai the Jew and bring him here immediately.
Yes, sir.
Esther, you would have told me these things before. I never would have let this happen. Did you not trust me? Did you think I could have had you killed?
What?
The day you came into the court, breaking the law, you do know what I do to lawbreakers, don't you?
Yes, Your Majesty.
So you put your life on the line for other people?
You could say that. It took some convincing.
Amazing.
What?
I always thought of my queen as a necessity, but I seem to be overcome with a strange feeling. I seem to
Yes.
care for my queen.
The queen cares for the king as well.
Oh no.
What?
Well, this is actually kind of awkward. Because once a decree is signed by the signet ring, no one can change it, not even the king himself.
Then I should be killed with my people.
No, I will not let that happen. There has to be another way. Memikin, there has to be. Memikin!
Your Majesty.
Mordecai!
Yes, hello Mordecai. We've seemed to run into a predicament. Memikin, we can't change the decree once it's been signed by the signet ring. What is to be done?
The signet ring.
Yes, the signet ring.
Oh dear. Excuse me, Your Majesty. I happen to be well versed in the law. Perhaps the problem would be solved if we simply wrote a new law, allowing the Jews to defend themselves. If the Jews were well armed, then perhaps our attackers would be less willing to fight.
Well, Esther, why didn't you introduce me to this man many years ago? You know, I seem to have lost my right-hand man, and I'm in dire need of one. I need someone that's trustworthy and loyal. Would you fill the position?
Of course.
Good. I want you to start immediately. Here's the signet ring to decree the laws you have described above.
Thank you, Your Majesty. On behalf of all the Jewish people, it's an honor to serve you.
Yes. Now go on. There's much to be done.
Don't worry. You'll get there.
Queen Esther, I wasn't about to search for another queen. I never would find one quite like you.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Good night.
Would you dance with me?
Of course, but there's no music.
Memikin!
Your Majesty.
Music.
Ah, yes, music. We have a message from
No.
King
I need
Xerxes
music
that
one can dance to.
One can dance to. All right. Musicians, His Majesty requires music.
He's quite good at that.
And from that day on, Esther was known as the beautiful Jewish queen. News of her bravery spread throughout all of Persia, and Persia became a much more pleasant place for the Jewish people. In fact, the Jewish people became so popular that many Persians started pretending to be Jewish. On the 13th day of the 12th month of Adar, the Jews were victorious. Their victory is still known today as a celebration called Purim. It is the celebration of life and deliverance. Esther was not afraid to pray to her God, and she taught others to do the same.
You were there when my faith was new. You were there when I lost my need for you. You were there at the start of each day. You were there when I did not deserve your love.
now receive this benediction.